Let's go, man. 6-7, a chance next week to get back to 500. We're right in the playoff picture. And guess what the Lions did today? They doubled their win total from last year. That's 6 wins. You had 3 wins last year. That's steady improvement. I was all for, when we started the season, 1-6. Fire Dan Campbell. He's not showing me any improvement. That talk is all talk. But now he's backed it up. The Lions have officially turned the corner, like they kept saying in today's broadcast, that the Detroit Lions thought they turned the corner when they beat the Green Bay Packers earlier this year, and they have, man. The defense has done a complete 180. The offense is clicking on all cylinders, and the season's still alive in mid-September. I'm super excited with where the Lions are at. They're right in the middle of the playoff picture, and I hate the Minnesota Vikings. So you just nailed my Sunday. You did a great job today. I'm super excited with how this team is playing, but let's dive further into the video. One Pride, what's going on? It's your boy, T. Back at it again with another episode of Talking with T. Let's get into it. Let's get after it, man. On this channel, we talk about Detroit sports and we chase down the best version of ourselves. If that interests you, do me a favor and hit that like button and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow and get in the algorithm. And I really appreciate you for taking the time out of your day to rock with me, T. So let's dive right into the video, man. Let's go. And how about Jared Goff? Back-to-back weeks with 3 touchdown passes. Settle down. He's on fire, man, right now. And everybody thinks that the Lions should draft a quarterback with that Rams pick early in the first round this year. Should we? Jared Goff's playing like an elite level quarterback right now. He's not really on a contract here. We can get rid of him if we need to get rid of him at the end of the year. But right now, with the way he's playing, why should we get rid of him? That's back-to-back weeks with over 300 yards passing and over 3 touchdowns. And he's spreading the ball all around. It's not one wide receiver. It's all, our offense is very unpredictable. Who would have thought Penei Sewell would have sealed the deal for the Detroit Lions today with a pass? What a beast. Brad Holmes is drafting nothing but athletes, nothing but players that want to play football, nothing but players that have, like Jameson Williams said in that interview, like they were saying on the broadcast, there's no egos on this team. There is no egos on this team. Everyone just loves football and everybody just wants to win. And that's exactly what Detroit resembles. Blue collar football, blue collar team, just a blue collar city. Blue collar fan base. Ford Field was rocking today. It's so awesome to be playing meaningful games in December, because not that long ago, do you remember when we were under Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn? This team was atrocious to watch. They couldn't stop anybody. The offense wasn't doing anything. Matthew Stafford was getting hurt. It was just embarrassing to watch. Every week we were just getting embarrassed. We're stopping teams. We're making crucial third down stops. We stopped them on that 2-point conversion. We're forcing turnovers. The ball is bouncing our way. I'm just excited where this team's at. And shout out to Jameson Williams, another Brad Holmes draft pick. First catch equals a first touchdown, 48 yards, and he went crazy. That was an awesome moment. Turning up the crowd and finding his dad in the crowd and handing his dad the game ball. What a beautiful moment to watch, and that was just exciting. Jameson Williams went through a lot. Tore his ACL in the national championship game. Couldn't really help his team win the national championship last year. Has to rehab all year long. Getting told that he's close to play. Last week, getting out there last week and not really doing much. This week, first route he runs, they threw it. I told my brothers we're watching the game. Play action pass. Oh, they're going to deep to Jameson Williams. He's wide open for a touchdown. It was a beautiful play. I'm super excited for him. DJ Shark's been on a tear. That's a huge underrated signing for the Detroit Lions. Earlier in the year, we'd have thought, wow, we really took a chance on an injured wide receiver like the Lions always do, taking chances on injured people, injured players. And guess what they did today? They stepped up. DJ Shark stepped up the last 3 weeks. Last week, I don't know if he didn't have a touchdown last week, but he was making big plays. The week before, he had a touchdown against Buffalo, and he had a 49-yard bomb from Jared Goff for a touchdown today. That was huge. I didn't understand why the Lions weren't just sending Jameson Williams and DJ Shark deep and just letting Amon-Ra St. Brown carve up the middle, but they had a heck of a game plan. Ben Johnson deserves all the head coaching praise he's going to get right now. But Ben Johnson is calling a heck of a offensive game. He's doing great. I want to see this offense keep it rolling on the road, because they said Jared Goff almost got 20 touchdowns at home and 2 on the road. We need to step that up. And Josh Reynolds, man. Josh Reynolds has scored that touchdown. And what I want to get at that, I told my brothers and my dad, I was like, So that kind of makes me bad that they called that Kelvin Johnson touchdown no catch because he didn't complete the process, because that was Kelvin Johnson completed the process. Josh Reynolds right there didn't look like he completed the process, but whatever. They reviewed it. We scored a touchdown. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying I'm kind of pissed about the process rule. It's so inconsistent. Amon-Ra St. Brown didn't really get the touchdowns there, but he's still Amon-Ra St. Brown. Huge across the middle, making big first down after big first down. Amon-Ra St. Brown is still a wide receiver 1. We got Jameson Williams. Offense is healthy. Didn't really sustain any injuries today, which is huge. And that sounds like Evan Brown is getting closer and closer to returning. That was a little scary in the first quarter. The offense kept committing penalties. Okudah was committing penalties. We settled down. And how about that defense? Unbelievable turnaround. Complete 180 of a turnaround. And I don't understand what happened. Ever since we fired Aubrey Pleasant, this defense has just been clicking. Aiden Hutchinson with 2 sacks today. He's got 8 sacks. That's tying Charles Harris last year for the most that the Lions had on the team. James Houston is applying pressure. Aiden Hutchinson's playing great in the run game. John Kaminsky's tearing it up. Malcolm Rodriguez was making great plays. And I know Justin Jefferson had a great game, but that's Justin Jefferson. You can't contain Justin Jefferson. Justin Jefferson seems like one-of-a-kind wide receiver. He was tearing it up all game, had 213 yards. But what are you going to do? The Lions held him in check for the most part. They were chunk plays that didn't really matter at the end of it. And let's keep it rolling. Huge game next week against the Jets. We all wanted Robert Saleh when we hired Dan Campbell, but now we're loving Dan Campbell. We have a chance to get back at 500. They're fighting for their playoff hope. It's going to be a playoff atmosphere, and hope they may flex the game. We might not be playing at 1 o'clock next week. They may flex the game for where the Lions play Sunday Night Football next week. Who knows? But I'm really excited with where this Lions team is at. Let's go. One Pride signing out. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and comment down below what you thought about the game today. Let's go Lions.